You're Harry freaking Potter. We don't prefer Gandalf, Merlin, or Oz. You're a whole lot hotter.
Today's video comes to you in two parts. Part 1, Harry Potter Book Club Week 6. So, Half-Blood Prince pretty much has the same, emotional and mental registry as Order of the Phoenix for me, except I liked it. I think my main problem with Order of the Phoenix is it focused too much on the good guys who had already been expanded upon so much and created some new characters that weren't really necessary to the series. Half-Blood Prince simply focused on previously established characters that weren't necessarily expanded upon all that well. Dumbledore seems like a real person in this book. Bellatrix Lestrange gets a backstory. Lucius Malfoy and Draco Malfoy get backstories. Snape gets a backstory. It's a much more interesting, much more fun, a much darker tone. The previous novel had this very light and fluffy tone, mostly because you're focusing on the good guys, the happy people of the world. Whereas this is a startling character study into how screwed up the bad guys of this universe really are. The movie, of course, was just as good. It was handled by the same people who handled the previous one for the first time in franchise history, I might add. And, quite frankly, I really liked it. I think it did a lot of things right. It changed a lot of things that it needed to. The foreshadowing is kind of blatant, but whatever. So that's my take on Half-Blood Prince. If you like that take, or don't like it, comments down there, they exist. Part 2, Light the Night Walk. So every year, for the past couple of years, I've done this thing called the Light the Night Walk, where you get a balloon and you walk around and you raise money for cancer. I know that seems like extremely vague. Go to the website. Link should be right here. Anyways, this year's kickoff event was at the National Center for Atmospheric Research, or NCAR, which has a lot of cool, amazing, sciencey stuff that I love to run around and look at. One of the most fun things was this spinny thing that we played with a couple of times. And then there was this thing in the basement. You might have heard of it. It's called the Cray 1. Yeah, the Cray 1. The first Cray supercomputer. I mean, now this thing's a relic of the past. It couldn't run even Portal. But it is, by far, the most impressive technological achievement of its era, I guess you could say. The Cray supercomputer was a major step forward in processing speed and power for the entire world, and really enabled the NCAR facility to function on a higher level and really start to gather data on what we now call global warming or climate change. Also, we got to sit on it. Not gonna lie, that was fun. So that's all for this week. Next week is Deathly Hallows. I've got to start reading it. So big, and there's 2 movies. Oh my god. Alright, till next time, I'll be reading.